Ladies and gentlemen, we're about 1 minute from start time. If I could get you to take a seat in the arena, please.
Mr. Matt.
Okay, I feel just a little bit. Give me 1 second. We've had a miscue in the office. We've got just a few more kids coming in.
Go over the box. Push up on Fader 1 is loud as we're getting about it. So Fader 1, you just roll it down that way. Give me a live shot.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, welcome to the 2022 National Signing Day at Sheridan High School. We do this twice a year, and they're two of my favorite days because we really get to celebrate some athletes who get an opportunity to continue their careers. And this doesn't happen very often. National statistics say that less than 1% of high school athletes get a chance to continue their career at any level. And to be able to do that is a great honor and a great tribute to how hard these young people work. I'm going to let their coaches say kind words about them. But for the first one, I want to introduce you to Hannah Gilbert. Hannah is going to play softball at Oklahoma Wesleyan, the Eagles. Am I right? Yes. Going to continue her career in Oklahoma. Hannah's been playing softball since she was shorter than the bat is tall, since she was little bitty. And one of her coaches has sent us something that he wanted you. Better get the phone unlocked, I'll share it with you. One of the things, Coach Murphy sent a message for you, and he said, and I'm extremely happy for you. I know you stepped back for a bit and let yourself be a kid, and you came back and really went for it. I know that was extremely difficult, a little time away and a break is what you need to rejuvenate yourself and your passion for the game. My wish for you is to play the game with passion like you did when you were a young kid. It's a game and it's supposed to be fun always. Play ball like a kid. Once I'm your coach, I'm always your coach. If you need anything, I'm a phone call away. Congratulations for Coach Murphy. Say a few words about Coach Scott Hoffman. You want to take this and say something else? Make sure it's nice.
Kind of what it was just in the text. We had some talks. I know Hannah had worked at this game or worked at this game. Sometimes you put so much into it. For no other reason, you lose the joy. And you have to soul search about what you're after. And I talked with Hannah, and she expressed to me that, you know, she thought she wanted to go into the medical field, possibly be a nurse or do something else. And I said, well, you know what? Pretty good at this game, and I know a coach that would love to have you. They've got a great nursing program. So she took it on herself and went out there and fell in love with the campus and the coaching staff. And last year, early on, she was scuffling a little bit. She was frustrated. She expects nobody is harder on Hannah Gilbert than Hannah Gilbert. And about spring break, the switch flipped, and she became one of our best hitters and led us all the way to the Final Four. In everything that she does, academics, athlete, nobody represents the Sheridan Yellow Jacket brand better than Hannah Gilbert. So I'm tremendously proud of you, and I hope all your dreams come true. You've had a great college career. Proud of you.
All right, we're bringing a couple pictures here with you. The first one we want is the one for the newspaper. We're going to put the pen on the piece of paper there. We're going to look right at the camera. We're going to smile. Even Dad's going to smile. Now let's get one with an actual signature on it. All right. Well, that picture didn't get better, did it? Ladies and gentlemen, your newest Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagle, Hannah Gilbert. Next up, we'll do another softball player. This one's kind of exciting. We never actually got to send anybody to this one before. ASU Mountain Home, the Trailblazers, have asked Caitlin Horton to come be a member of their team. And Caitlin has done a lot for the Sheridan Yellow Jackets. She has been a trap shooter. She has, in her career, played a lot of volleyball. Her parents have helped us keep the trap program going on top of all that. But this is a super young lady. If you ever see her, she is all smiles all the time. Just a joy to be around. And I'll be honest with you, Mountain Home's getting a much better deal than we are. We're going to lose her and they're going to gain her. But we're very proud of her. She will be a Mountain Home Trailblazer. And we'll give Coach Hoffman just a second minute.
The best thing I can say about Caitlin is that she's just a worker. She just goes to work. She has one of the best gloves on the team. Obviously, you have to do that to be a first baseman. Statistically, was one of our best defensive players last year. But I think what I'm most proud of is she just got her ACT score back, right? And not only is she a 4.0 student, she just got a 30 on her ACT. So, and that goes, Caitlin, I just want to tell you how proud I am. She's had to overcome some setbacks with her knee, and then now she's had an injury to her hand, and she just continues to go to physical therapy and work and practice. She can't even grip or throw the ball yesterday, and we're on the field at practice, but she's still out there catching it and would hand it to another girl to throw it in. So, while many make excuses, Caitlin finds a way to keep working. So, just want to tell you how proud of you I am, and good luck. I hope you have a great career, because you sure made us proud.
All right, Caitlin, same deal. We're gonna get one for the paper, pen to paper. But look up at the camera for us. This is the money shot right here. And one where you're signing. I hear you got a 30 on the ACT. Wow, I only scored 20 points last time. Hey, this one's a little difficult for me. This is pretty cool because we've never done this before. This is the first time for Sheridan High School, as far as I'm aware of. We're going to send a young lady to Texas A&M. Ann Harris is showing horses at Texas A&M, Division I, and we couldn't be more excited for you. We don't have a horse showing program here. I don't have a coach for this one, but her mother, Miss Delana Harris, is absolutely followed her all over the country doing this, and I want to give her a chance. I do want to tell you that she is also a cheerleader for us, and an absolute joy to be around. Coach Morton cannot say enough nice things about this kid, and we're so proud of it. And honestly, horse showing is so cool. I don't know a thing except that's a horse. Look at it. That would be the only way I would know how.
So he's not lying. I've actually chased her all over the world, even to Brazil this year, because she got to go represent the United States in an international competition earlier, and that was very exciting for us. But we're just excited to follow her in the next part of her life. And she started showing when she was 4, and it's been a huge commitment for all of us, but especially her. And driving back and forth to Texas every week to try to ride and taking care of horses when it's hot and cold. We're in between. But it's really taught her a lot how to be a competitor, how to win, how to lose gracefully. And we just cannot be more proud of what she's been able to accomplish with it. And excited to see her represent Texas A&M on their equestrian team. But above all, she's a great student, wonderful Christian young lady that makes us more proud than anything. Congratulations.
Well, I'm not Anna's horse showing coach, but I am her cheerleading coach, and I coached her when she was about 4 in gymnastics. So I have been her coach for a long time, and I can attribute to what a wonderful young lady and hard worker she is. She's just an all-around great girl, and I know she will do amazing things at Texas A&M. We'll miss you. We love you. Good luck.
Well, as much as it hurts an Arkansas fan, ladies and gentlemen, your next Texas A&M Aggie, Anna Hicks. Next up, we've watched this young man play a lot of baseball. Landon Kaiser is going to go to Three Rivers. I'm drawing a blank. Home of the Eagles. Thank you. Gosh dang it, I just read it off this paper too. Home of the Eagles, and Landon's going to get to go play baseball and continue his career. And Coach Moore wanted a chance today to tell you a little bit about this young man.
Absolutely. When I think about Kaiser, I think of a great family. I think of somebody that's a great leader, has good, great leadership. And when I say great, we focus on words like great and expectations in our program. And if all these guys, you ask them how they're doing, they're not going to say okay or all right. They're going to say great or awesome. And if you ask them if they're going to win today, doesn't matter who we're playing, they're going to say we expect it. And so Kaiser is the epitome of that. He works extremely hard. You can go to the field house anytime, day or night, you're able to find him out there, hitting off the tee, working extra, putting in the extra work. But probably the biggest thing that he does, and these other guys all do, is they're great leaders. Leaders in their work ethic and just in their dedication to the program. And they're not just they're leaders in what they do, their actions, but they're also leaders verbally. They'll verbalize, hey, we got to get it going. They lead us in so many different ways. But extremely proud for Landon to get this opportunity. He deserves it. I don't know if y'all have probably heard of the transfer portal. And the transfer portal has kind of changed the way college athletics is recruited. Probably all three of these guys have got an opportunity to play maybe at a Division II or even maybe a Division I. But the transfer portal, now colleges look to that to bring in players before they look at incoming freshmen. So most of our guys now are going to be signing with junior colleges. And they'll be signing with top-notch programs. Coach Golden, the coach at ASU Three Rivers over in Malvern, a good friend of mine, and when I talked to him about, he said, hey, we're going to get to start up baseball at ASU Three Rivers. Do you have any players? And before he could finish saying players, I said, I got a catcher, Landon Kaiser. He can play. And he started recruiting him and signed him. It was late, but he got a great opportunity there. And I look forward to Landon, because of his work ethic, at some point over the next 2 years, his game's going to elevate to the point that he can move on and play at another level, Division II or Division I. And it's just because he works so hard. And he won't settle. He wants to be perfect, and that's what you have to do. So, Landon, congratulations to your family and everyone that he has here today, friends that he's invited. We thank you for being here.
All right, Landon, right to the camera, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, your next picture. I was going to say. Ladies and gentlemen, your next, Arkansas State University Three Rivers Eagles, Landon Kaiser. I was teasing Landon Fincher the other day. I was going to announce him as signing with Phoenix Online, but I'm not going to do that. Landon is, man, he is so much fun to watch. Play football, play baseball. He really, if you want to talk about intensity and a young man who gets after it on the field, Landon Fincher is that young man. He is going to sign today with U of A Rich Mountain, the Bucks, and we're very, very proud of him.
Yeah, again, great family, great support at home. I think that's what it takes for these guys to get to move on, girls get to move on to the next level. They've got to have great support at home to make it happen. And when I think of Landon, I think every once in a while, about 10 o'clock at night, I'll get a message from him, and it'll be a video of him getting off the tee in the field house. What's this look like? He's just always trying to perfect his game. And another thing that I really like about Landon is he doesn't get upset very often as far as letting it affect him. Things go bad, he doesn't let it affect the next thing. He puts it behind and goes and gets ready for the next time. I've been watching him for a long time, since about the time he was in the 8th grade. And about when he first got on the team in the 9th grade, I noticed, hey, this guy's going to have some pop. He's going to have power. He'll be able to hit some home runs for us. And the problem is that most of the other schools figured that out pretty soon as a sophomore even. So he draws a lot of walks. Hopefully this year there'll be some guys that want to challenge him a little more. Extremely proud for him. Getting to go play for Coach Spiker, Rich Mountain, another really good friend of mine, a great coach, great mentor. And Landon's getting an opportunity to go play for somebody that's going to make him a better person as well as a better ball player. And I really look for him to, within the next couple of years, to move up as well to a 4-year program and do well at the Division II or Division I level. Extremely proud for you, Landon, and your family, and grandpa. And what do you call him? I forgot. Pop. So thank you to everyone's here to support Landon today, and congratulations, and we're looking forward to a great senior year in high school, and then see what the future holds from here on out.
All right, I want to look right at the camera there. Last but certainly not least, this young man is, Coach talked to you a little bit about great families and great family support. And Gabe's overcome that apparently, that's all I can tell him. Now that's not, we had his brother for a while, now Gabe is getting a chance to sign, and these young men are going to get to play together, am I right? Yeah, so it's going to be a fantastic thing for the family and for them to be able to play together. And it has been a pleasure to be around Gabe and his family and get a chance to watch him play and pitch and compete. He is competitive, and nobody gets more upset with themselves on the mound than Gabe does when they're going well. He gets fired up, and he is going to be fantastic at the next level.
Yeah, Gabe is an emotional guy, and when he gets going, sometimes he's got to take a deep breath and regain it. But if he ever learns to channel all of that energy into just his game, there's no telling what level he can play at. I remember when he was in the 8th grade coming out, and he just kind of didn't look like a ball player. He knows what I'm talking about. But as you'd watch his skills, and this joker, he's one of the best arms, one of the best hitters, one of the best fielders. And as he grew and matured, what he really does best for us, aside from being one of our top pitchers and top hitters, is he's a vocal leader, and he can get the team, get into them a little bit, get them fired up, get them going. And you have to have vocal leaders. You can't just have everybody that is a silent leader, does all the right things and sets a good example with their play. But you got to have somebody every once in a while that'll get somebody rear end to them and get after it. And he'll do that. We've got to have that. And extremely proud for him to go join his brother at South Ark. And I'm excited for that and get to play for Coach Lester. And Coach Lester, great coach as well. These guys are so fortunate they're all getting to go play for quality coaches, quality men that are going to do more than just make them better ball players. We're going to make them better people as well, better dads, husbands, and so forth. So extremely proud for Gabe to get to continue his baseball career and look forward to good things his senior year and also in the years to come. And, are y'all going to do that together? Okay. Might work better. I'm kidding. No. I know Bo, when he played for me, great leader, and I think Gabe has picked up on some of that the older he's gotten and the more he's matured. And I think I'm excited they're going to get to play at the same place, and Mom and Dad will be able to go to the same field for a change and not have to go to two different fields to watch their kids play. So, congratulations, Gabe, and congratulations to their family as well.
All right, Gabe, one looking right here at the camera for us, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, your next South Ark star, Gabe Cook. I want to wrap this up by telling you that the one thing that we've talked about a little bit, but not enough, is the idea of student athlete. If you take these 6 young people here and you do a GPA across the board, they are well over 3.5 GPA combined. Now, I will say the 3 young ladies helped the 3 young men out just a little bit. But they do have well over 3.5. They are student athletes. They will not only be successful on the field at the next level, they will be successful in the classroom as well. Ladies and gentlemen, your class in the fall of 2022 signees from Sheridan High School, and these colleges are getting a better deal than us because we won't have them after this year. This is your signing class. One big round of applause for them. And recognize an individual one more time. Hannah Gilbert, Oklahoma West End Eagles. Caitlin Horton, Mountain Home Trail Blazers. Anna Harris, Texas A&M. Three Rivers, the Eagles, Landon Kaiser. Rich Mountain Bucks, Landon Pinkerton. We gave Cooper the South Ark Stars. Guys, we really want to thank you for coming. Signees, just my signees, if you will, come see Mr. Mayberry. He would like to be able to get a picture of all of you together. And then anyone here that wants to come down and take pictures, I ask that you just stay as close to the sidelines or on the carpet as you can. And thank you very much. Signees on the end zone, please. We'll get the shot of the signing day banner in the background, all of them together. Family and friends, their students, back to class, please.